Hey, what's going on YouTube? Adam C here, Adam C Solo on Instagram. Thanks for watching. So if you remember, about a month or two ago, both myself and Paul, the Inventory King, we each got a group of Buccochromis lepturus green, a breeding group. Pretty uncommon fish in the United States. You don't see many people breed them or sell them at all. So we thought we were going to do great things, and we're going to breed this fish, and we're going to, make it plentiful in the hobby again today. But here we are 2 months later, and both of us are having very similar problems. So I wanted to have Paul on today, and he's going to talk about his issues, and then we'll come back and I will talk about my issues. So here's Paul.
What's going on, everyone? It's Paul, the Inventory King. Special thanks to Adam for having me on this collab. So we're talking about our Lepturus green breeding groups. Okay, so Adam wanted us to talk about, again, the wild-caught Buccochromis lepturus green group I have. Now, there have been some challenges. I've only had them for a little while. As you can see, this is the dominant male in the tank, coloring up nicely. Some of the problems that, having so far is these are very aggressive fish. The Lepturus green are more aggressive than I expected, so there's a lot of fighting happening. So you can see these two males right here, almost were going at it. I think what I'm going to have to do actually is this male here is going to go into my show tank. So then there will be the one male, and hopefully that will stop some of the aggression because the males fight a lot and they also chase the females. Also, I'm having to have them, some of them in baskets right now because the fish are so aggressive. The last thing I want to do is come home to a dead fish because of aggression. So I have a few of them in these baskets currently, again, just to help so I don't lose any, because the males are really aggressive. So I'm going to think about possibly scaping out this tank, maybe adding some sand, maybe a rock or two into here will help them calm down some, give some places for the females to hide, just so the males aren't going to be picking on the females constantly. So really looking forward to it though, breeding these fish. Obviously it doesn't happen overnight, and I'm hoping for some success here in the near future. It's an awesome fish, it's a rare fish. There's some aggression going on here. This is some of what I'm talking about. So you can see the male on the left, and then the one by the outtake is the other male. You can see this guy's just going after this one. He's like, I'm not having it. This is the kind of thing that I've been dealing with so far. It's just a lot of aggression. I mean, these are big fish. This guy is easily 7 inches. So you can see how active this tank gets. The males kind of really start pushing, and it's causing some havoc. Again, the reason why I got females in the baskets. This one's just kind of chilling, not really moving around. This one's kind of moving some, just kind of relaxing in there, I guess. So that's about it. Just wanted to talk about the aggression on the Lepturus green. I want to give a special thanks and shout out to Adam C for having me on. Thanks a bunch, man.
So you can see there from Paul, he is having an issue with aggression within his tank. And by the way, make sure and sub Paul. A link to his channel will be in the description of this video. He uses words like challenge and problems when talking with his fish. With my Buccochromis group, I use words like a pain in the ass or just wearing me out. That's what my fish are doing to me. They're really wearing me out, this group of Buccochromis lepturus green. I've still got 2 in here. They're both females, I believe. Mine are smaller than Paul's are, so I think they're females. I haven't bothered venting them. But I didn't float any baskets like Paul did. I outright just put both of the males that I have in their own spare tank in the garage just to get them the heck out of this tank. Because I would come down here and it's just splashing and fighting and chasing and frayed fins and everything. So 2 females in here, and let's go check out my males real quick. So here's my biggest male, about 6 inches. You guys saw Paul puts his in baskets. I just put this guy in his own 40-gallon breeder. I used to have Mylocromus fry in here, but I recently freed that up. So he's in timeout in his own tank. My hope is that I'll leave him in here for maybe a month, and then when I re-add him back to the 220, I'm hoping that he's going to feel like the new fish and that he's going to be a little bit overwhelmed and maybe he'll fall back in line, but I'm not optimistic that that's going to happen. But so he's in timeout, and here's my other male. Here is my 5-inch male. He's in a 20-gallon of his own. Same deal. He was being super aggressive, so he was put in timeout just because I did not want my other Bugliochromis to be killed, which he was. Both of these were trying to kill the other ones. They weren't just chasing, they were aggressively chasing. So again, my hope is that he calms down out here, and then when I add him back to the tank, he simmers down a bit and they all get along. That sounds like a fairy tale to me, so I'm not confident in that, but that's my hope. So back to the title of the video. Maybe there's a reason that these fish are so rare. If they're trying to murder each other, they're probably not going to breed and have babies. So thanks to Paul for coming on today. I certainly appreciate it. Again, make sure and sub Paul up. A link to his channel will be in the description to this video. And see you guys next time.